Well, real excited now because friend of the show and often on the show doing her recipes and showing us her favorite places, Molly Crosby is the cover girl now for the November edition of Women Magazine. Congratulations!
Oh, thank you.
Very exciting.
It was a stretch for me. That's not my comfort zone, and when I was approached about it, my immediate knee-jerk reaction was, well, no, why? You don't want me to be your cover girl, I promise. But then I realized it would be a really neat opportunity to kind of share, in my own words, some of our reflections on Green Bay and things that we feel so blessed to be a part of. So then we went for it.
Well,
so.
Good for you. I can hardly wait to see it. So it'll be out, and actually this week.
Oh,
you'll be able
that's the cover.
Oh, there we go. We were just talking about you have not seen it before.
No.
Well, it looks fantastic. You're all glammed up there.
Well, let me tell you what. That was the neatest experience I had. My good friend Svetlana from Haven Salon and Spa, who worked some real magic looking at that picture with her makeup, and my friend Rob Taggart's from RJT Salon, and Shanna from Azure and De Pere. You know, they came in, all I had to do was try and keep my eyes open, and as my mom said, not do my over-eager smile.
Oh, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Well, I think one of the things that we connect with you about is you're really down to earth, and you moved to Green Bay about how long ago?
Goodness, this is going on Mason's 6th season.
Wow.
But we got married, I was still in college his rookie year, so this is my 5th year to call Green Bay home.
Well, I think you know, one cool thing is that you really have embraced the town. This is home. When I said, what are you doing for the off season? She goes, well, I may go a week here or a week there, but this is home. And you've got a little one now,
yes.
Nolan, who's how old?
Nolan is 2 and a little.
Oh.
And well, I mean, for us, and for this opportunity, it was really neat to be able to say, in exact words, you know, the emphasis that we've had. We could not be more fortunate to be here. You know, we have had mentors, and I realize that this is kind of a big statement, but to have gotten to know Bart and Cherry Starr through the Lombardi Foundation, we could not be more humbled. I mean, these people are as big of a Packer star as you could be. I mean, you don't get bigger, and they are so humble, and they are so kind, and they are so committed to servant leadership. And I mean, when I think of how long they've been doing it, and there's not one person who Bart Starr doesn't stop and give a hug to or listen and wants to know their story. If we could just be a fraction of the representative for the Packers and really for their faith and what they believe in that they are, we would be in good shape. And also to say thank you. You know, when I came here, it's from a much smaller town than Green Bay. We didn't even have Target in my town until I went to college. So I'm very comfortable here. I think it's great. We have a really vibrant community of friends off the team, but really the women on the team are lovely. I mean, there's your Laura Hawks and Bettina Driver and Nicole Jennings.
Almost like a sisterhood.
Yeah, when the Campmans were here, I felt nothing but support. You know, they say, hey, here's how you do game weekend, and why don't you try taking your guests here, and this is a great restaurant, or do this for breakfast. And to kind of be able to sit down and reflect on the loving support that we've felt here, and honestly, you know, reflect on the things that haven't been as much fun. You know, things are great when you're winning or when every ball is going through the uprights, but that's not all the time. And to look back on that and say, wow, God really grew us in those
tougher times.
Times, and to say, why can't, you know, all of our spiritual growth come when we're winning Super Bowls? But that's just not, that's not life. That's not real life. And
good point.
When I look at Mason, you know, getting choked up to accept a position as Make-A-Wish Wisconsin spokesperson, I look over our time in Green Bay and realize, you know, I've fallen more in love with him and more into what he's doing, because it's bigger than Sundays in the football field.
Very
you know,
true.
It's about going to support Jordy and Emily Nelson with their young life endeavors, and getting to be around Packer legends for the Lombardi Foundation golf event to help people who are fighting cancer. You know, they take what we all love in a football game and they make it something that is tangible in people's lives now and hopefully maybe even making an impact in their lives for eternity.
Well, I could talk to you all day. She's such a sweetheart, and we love it when you come on the show and do your recipes and
well,
get us to try and eat more healthy and show us some of the neat things that you love. So if you'd like to read more, which I know you do, about Molly and her life and her home and her kids and her family, but hopefully more.
Hopefully.
This month's Women Magazine will hit newsstands later this week. And always a pleasure to see you. You
Amy,
look fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing what you do, and we love having you in the community.
Well,
you guys are a blessing to be here.
We feel the exact same way, so thank you.
Great. We'll hope to see you again soon, friend.